Last words I ever heard my dad say were, "I love you too."
And he transitioned right there after.
Then that's when he had to struggle with his brainstem.
Dang. Right, like
Like,
right there after
no,
that.
like it was like I don't even know how many days there were in between. But that was the last words I ever heard him speak
Yeah.
ever. And next time I saw him, he was in the hospital with a life support machine, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but he was in the hospital. He saw me and he got excited,
Mm.
but he couldn't speak. He had all the stuff hooked up to his mouth and all that. He couldn't breathe on his own, essentially.
It was son. Of course, he's gonna get excited. Hell yeah, cause
And I remember that. I still don't like hospitals to this day, cause
I know, man. That shit.
like that tore me up,
I
man.
know,
Seeing
man.
that,
Your children
I'm
was
like,
like 23, 24.
somewhere in there, yeah.
That's young, cuz.
hmm
That's young,
So just
bro.
like seeing, just like, yeah, if I love you, I'm saying I'm going to say I love you,
Yeah. Got to.
and I'm probably gonna hang up the phone
Got to. Fuck it.
afterwards. You know what I
Got
mean?
to.
And that's the boundary I'm setting, because
Got
like
to.
I don't like I be doing that with my mom. She like she say something. I'm like, I love you, mom. I love you too. And she'll say something else. Bye bye or something. I'm like, nah, I love you, mom. Love you too. Then I hurry up, get up out of there, hurry up, hang up the phone.
Yeah.
Like, like it's because it means so much to me. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
And it's like it has to be a part of my life doing it that way,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't be the man I am today if I didn't go through that. I
Got to.
mean, I have to integrate that into my being. I have to. Hey, what's up, family? I just want to hop on here and share some quick reflections as I review my year. Oh, from day one to 2023 to now, my year has been super dope. Like, yeah, it's had its ups and downs, its peaks and valleys, right? But the day that I dropped this book right here, I had my book launch July 29, 2023, one of the happiest moments of my life. And then we're going into a season where we're doing a lot of internal work, because we can't be outside in the sun living our best life no more. We gotta go inside, sit down, and do a lot of internal reflection, do a lot of healing, do a lot of reviewing and relationship building, right? Specifically relationship building with ourselves. And I'm telling y'all, this book right here will get you where you need to go. It's your how-to guide to live your best life as your best self. You want a Stranger Within Volume 1, make sure y'all grab y'all copy. Link will be below. Holler at y'all soon. Peace.
How does it feel being original?
It feels blessed. It feels great being original. You're original, you're a leader. People have to come behind you and follow you. So it's always good being the first one to do something. So original people, deuces.
How does it feel being an original woman?
It's lit. I love being an original woman. I love just knowing that I'm rooted in all of this. Like, we've created all of this from our culture, basically inspiring all of the cultures around this whole world to us birthing this whole world. So it's lit. I love it. And I'm happy.
Peace, family. Welcome to another edition of the Lead Your Lineage podcast. We are the number one podcast for individuals
You know
seeking
which.
to end generational dysfunction.
You
What's good,
already
cuz?
know, man. You
Talk to
already
him.
know,
Talk to him.
man.
How you feeling?
Hey, like a daddy, man. Feeling good, man. Hey, shout
Stunning
out to
like a
all.
daddy.
Hey,
Stunning like a daddy.
hey, shout out to all the dads out there, man. You
Most
know me,
definitely.
man. I love to be an advocate for fathers, man. Whether you're doing it with a partner, by yourself, co-parenting, or barely doing it, man. And you had the ins of it, and you can't find the ins and out of it, and you're struggling, man. Because parenting is hard. I say keep going. Keep going, bro. All across the board. So shout out to all the fathers, man. You know what I mean? For real, it's hard to be a father out here. And I'm the I'm what I call myself the fourth I'm breaking four G's, man. I'm four G's. Everybody be talking about OG, triple OG. I'm four G's. I'm breaking four generation curses, man. I'm the four of dads. I'm being there for my kid from A to Z. I'm be that all the way from birth all the way to the end. Today I check out. You know what I mean? Because I was there with all my kids' birth, and I'm gonna be there through every step. You know, a lot of times I don't even be talking about little stuff I be doing, but man, I
No,
gotta
we got
brag.
to.
I gotta brag about this one, man. I just was on another Father of the Year award. You know what I mean? I can't believe it, man. I can't
I
believe it,
can.
man. I can't believe it,
I
man.
can.
This is 5 years straight, man. Running wrong, man. The dime, man. Taron, you know what I mean? Senior, man. You know, shout out to Junior. He was up there. I know if you follow us on Instagram. If you don't, you gotta make sure
Make
you
sure y'all
do.
tap in with
It's
us on
not. It's
IG for sure.
you already know it's Lead Your Lineage. You already know. But
Hmm.
the pictures up on there, man. Even the newborn, she up there too. So yeah, I was at their award ceremony. I saw the video that they had. They had put together. They made it themselves, and they put I was on there. Me and my family was all throughout the whole video. Jamichael, he works there. Y'all know who Jamichael is if you following us. He was on episode 62, I believe. Uh, I might
Somewhere in there.
yeah,
We done
around
a lot of
there,
episodes, y'all.
man,
Done a lot of
around there.
episodes.
But yeah, you know what I mean. So you know, so check out the Jamaica one after this one if you haven't. But he was on there. If you don't know, he do a lot of father. Like I said, on the episode, he hosts a lot of father events. And, I think he was with uh, Fathers Inc. He was with Fathers Inc. Doing that session. And man, like I said, the event was wonderful. My grandma was there, my sister was there,
Mm.
my mama was there. They would support me. Um, felt good. I went up to get the reward. My son and my daughter came. Well, hey, you forgot about me. They had to come up there and take the pictures. They wanted to be up there and take the pictures with Daddy, so they came up there with me. They love seeing themselves all on throughout the video. They what I love about that program and especially that award ceremony is a lot of the gifts because it's around. They always make sure it's around holiday times, and they make sure a lot of those gifts are for the kids. Yeah, they do give us man stuff, but they give us little stuff. But I love the fact that they make sure that you can walk out there, and if you didn't have something for your kid, now you have it. And I talked to one of the brothers in there, and he said that they did that because a lot of brothers was going to saying, "Hey, I can't visit my kid unless I have something in my hand because the problems with co-parenting. That's my issue." So over the years they learned just to give these fathers a whole bunch of gifts. So when you go there, my daughter had a whole bunch of gifts. My son had a whole bunch of gifts. Man, you can just come in there, get a whole bunch of gifts. It was just great. And I just be telling fathers, man, go there. Uh, uh, if you know a great father, a lot of your if you see your friend, he doing good. Your boy, he a good father. You got a baby daddy or a husband or whatever you got, your son, your grandson, or whatever you see a father that's doing good, and you live in Indiana, check it out. Fathers Inc. program.
Mhm.
Just type it in, bro. It's Google nowadays. It's not hard to find, and it's wonderful, man. And cause I learned so much through that program. That's where I learned a lot of the statistics about a fatherless home. I learned so much about infant mortality. No lie, man. After I left that class, um, one of my wife's close friends, one of somebody in her family just lost an infant. I was like,
Mm.
wow, bro. That and here in Indiana, they have the highest one of the. We're back to one of the top highest of infant mortalities. I believe
Wow.
it's top five. I don't want to say the number because I might be, mistaken, but I know for a fact it's top five. And man, so learning how sleep safe and all those programs I took and just learning and just being aware of it as a father,
Mhm.
mamas are kind of already adapt to it. And me spending a lot of time with my daughter and my kids and my son, them as babies. I just said my daughter right now because she's a baby. I spent just much time with all my kids, but all of them as babies. Me learning that really gave me the skills and the equipment and gave me the ability and the knowledge and the wisdom to know what to do with my kids. Because a lot of times, us fathers get confused because we don't have the breastfeed, or we don't have the emotions. You got to remember they've been with that child for 6 months. I mean, for 9 months, 10 months. So we gotta we do have a connection, but we still have to fix that when they do come on this earth, so we can get a more physical connection with them. We already have it spiritually with them, but other than that, yeah. So my fault, cuz. But yeah. So feeling like a father, man, and being happy, understanding who I am, being more aware that I'm an entrepreneur. And that's what I am, and I've been working hard at that. Working hard at all my businesses. I feel like I'm improving in all of them. My work don't lie, baby. My work don't lie, baby. I'm running wrong, baby. I want to be me too, man. For real, I'm dead serious. I do. But so man, so I'm just making sure, man. Like I always say, when life throw me blows, man, I take it and I learn and I gain the knowledge and the wisdom that one. I gained the knowledge that one. I gained the wisdom that a punch hurt and it can swell up your face and you'll be out. Even if you win this fight, you'll be out for some weeks. And I learned the knowledge of how to duck one when I'm coming through. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean. So yeah, cuz man, how you feeling though?
I'm feeling amazing because I've been doing a lot of. I'm sorry, getting into that. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being an amazing father.
Yeah.
And a husband too.
Yep, I appreciate
y'all been in the game for a minute.
Yeah.
I know it ain't easy. I know on both fronts for sure.
16 years.
So I appreciate you, cuz, for sharing that.
Yeah.
I'm feeling amazing, man. Been doing a lot of reflecting recently. Spending a lot of time with family. It's the holiday season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like cuz and I, we don't celebrate traditional pagan holidays. And we use that time to really sit down with our family and really like learn who they are and build with them intentionally.
I gotta correct you, bro.
What's up?
That's actually ain't no pagan holiday. That's their pagan holiday. We've been celebrating December 25th for over 4,000 years before Jesus, and that's written, it's proven, facts. So that's really our holiday that they stole.
The winter solstice.
Yeah.
Celebration. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking about Christmas.
Yeah, I know what you meant, but I want them to know.
No,
I know what you meant.
I got you. Yeah.
But you know how you tell me. I gotta let them know.
You gotta be clear.
Yeah,
gotta be clear and concise for sure. We celebrate winter solstice essentially. Changing of the seasons, changing of the tide, right? That's what we celebrate, and we use that time to utilize making memories with our family members, with our loved ones. That's what we do. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of reflecting, cuz 2023, the year of 2023, has been extremely blissful. It's had a lot of moments of, what's the right word? A lot of moments of, I would say, uncertainty. But those moments didn't last that long, and it just took a little action and an attitude adjustment to get through it on a divine level. Being able to grow spiritually as well from the beginning of 2023 to where I am now. I've grown tremendously. I'm in that aspect. I'm a better entrepreneur than I was when this year started as well. I am a better human being than I was when this year started as well. I had the book launch, launch B&B, real estate boot camp, podcast cohort. Had to get another car, you know what I mean? So much stuff, guys. So much stuff, man. Just that's amazing to be able to have that moment to breathe and reflect and really just think back, like, yo, I really did some amazing stuff. And when life threw its curveballs, I didn't stop rolling. I didn't stop rolling, man. So yeah, I'm grateful, cuz. Feeling grateful. I'm feeling that peace, feeling grateful. Just ready to put some things in motion. Financially, spiritually, ready to go to the next level in my relationship as well. Just graduating to my grown man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm on my grown man shit.
Gotta be.
That's what I'm on.
Gotta be, cuz.
That's what I'm on, cuz.
Alright, cuz.
These streets ain't for me.
I feel you.
So it ain't for me.
Yeah.
About to make that move. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at, man. How I'm feeling, cuz. I'm great. I'm great, man.
Glad to hear that, cuz, man. Glad to hear that, man. And spending that family time, man. We'll go back to you. Excuse me, y'all, man. I've been going crazy. It's my son's birthday. Shout out to my boy. We've been partying. When I say I've been screaming off the top of my lungs, I've been screaming, y'all. So y'all gonna have to bear with me.
And we celebrate with Taron Jr. tomorrow, man. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, his birthday December 28th. The day after the winter solstice. And that's what I want to go back to. You was talking about spending that time with family. What I've been seeing a lot, man, a lot of people who are on this trend of ending dysfunctions and may not celebrate that, man, they don't be wanting to spend this time with their family, cuz I ain't about to celebrate Christmas. Da, da, da. I don't celebrate Christmas, bro, but guess what? My grandma, my mama gonna come over here, and while they celebrating Christmas, I'm gonna be celebrating winter solstice. Cause guess what? Guess what black folks need to learn how to do? Put our families and us first. We always putting religion first. We always putting politics first. We always putting money first.
Yeah.
Politics, that goes with politics.
Yeah.
You know, all that first. You know what I mean? We do all of that, and we forget the main goal, family. Most family, family and love, man, and knowing family and the family bond. Like I know my mama, me and my grandma all the time. My grandma don't half the stuff I say and I believe. My grandma didn't raise me like this, so she don't believe in it. I don't believe in Jesus Christ. That probably hurts her heart. You know what I mean? But guess what? She gonna come over here and eat this food with me. She may be eating chicken. I'm gonna be eating some vegan food. But we're gonna spend this time because, like I just said, we're the only race that don't do it. Every race do it. You see white folks come over here, a Jew, a Greek, or whatever they are, they're Italian. They all come over here and they look just like a regular American, white American. They blend in with them. They don't treat them no different. None of that. An African come over here, we treat him totally different. We treat the dude around the corner totally different.
No, absolutely. Yeah, that's a dysfunction in itself. That's
a real dysfunction. Yeah. So we so quick to conquer and divide, and that's deteriorating our families. That's starting to get into the family aspect. I see a lot of people, like I said, I see a lot of people on our path, and I want our people to know that we on the right path. But if you have to, in some circumstances, you have to move away from family. But if it's not because y'all not seeing eye to eye, you shouldn't deteriorate from them. You shouldn't end that relationship, man. You got to keep it growing with them, man. You never time in, bro. I be telling people all the time. I'm saying this right now, man, because I miss my grandpa Tip. Man, if you got a grandpa, bro, man, hug him for me, bro. Tell him you love him, bro. I be telling cuz, man, you call your grandpa, bro, man, boy, if I can call Tip right now, boy. Hey, if I can call Tip right now. Hey, boy, I be like, damn, Tip. Hey, look, Tip, man. Look, man, I gotta come and see you, bro. I don't care what's going on. I was even there. And you know what, man? I'm gonna throw this in there real quick to get this off my chest. And I was in there when he was gone. I saw him the last day. And what's that? I told him I love him. And to this day, man, you know what, man? I feel like, man, now I know what to say, man. I would have been told. I would told him. He know I love him. I told him that all the time. I would have told him, like you said, Grandpa, soldiers don't die. You live through me now. You forever live through me now. We used to always say that. Us guys, since we soldiers, we don't die. That was his campaign, you know, while he was fighting his cancer. My grandpa was right. He ain't die. He living through me. You feel me? Hey, we don't die. We out here. What you mean? You see Tip right here. You see Tip ain't easy right here. You see it in the flesh walking. When you see me, I'm doing Tip better than Tip can do Tip. You know what I mean? I'm in a generation dysfunction that he wish he did. He said it on his deathbed. And guess what, Grandpa? I did it for us. What you mean? My grandpa said on his deathbed he wish he spent more time with his girls. Guess what? I spent a lot of time with my girls and my son, Grandpa. We doing it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Me and Tip, we doing it. We doing it together. What
doing
you mean?
It and doing it and doing
you
it
feel
well.
Me?
Absolutely.
I'm tipping it more than
For
Tip.
Sure.
Even Tip can't out tip me right now. That's how I be feeling.
That's good shit.
And people be thinking this, somebody on the outside be thinking this disrespect. You can look at it how you think it is. But even Tip can't out tip me right now. And when I'm gone, my son better say, hey, Daddy can't out Ronnie Roll me. You feel me? He better say that.
Absolutely.
You feel
Absolutely.
me? His son better say that the same about him.
Yeah, because each generation, it's our responsibility to make sure the next generation gets better. And like with what you just said, like you're ensuring that your children has a better experience with you than his children had experienced with Unc. You know what I mean? So like you say, you're ending that generational dysfunction right there by just doing something different. Or just doing something different. Like a lot of people may think like intergenerational dysfunction is some like huge thing that is like so mythical and magical and all that stuff, right? Like, it's
simple.
It can be that too. It can be that too. But it's really simple. Like the first step is super simple. It's super simple. It's just working at something that wasn't done in the previous generation. Like for example, I use the example very often of my dad, him just saying the words, "I love you" and "I love you too," ended the generational dysfunction. Just those words, cuz those words. He didn't do too much. Like he did. Like my dad, phenomenal father, right?
Yeah.
But just saying those words right there ended the generational dysfunction.
Simple.
It's just simple stuff. Start so for people, our audience out here, that the people that are willing to take on this journey, just keep it simple to start, y'all. And then as you get these things rolling and you get uncomfortable with the generational dysfunction you choose, then you go into like, all right, I'm uncomfortable now. This is causing some growth. Now let me find peace at this. Let me find peace with this. Let me find peace at saying I love you. Let me find peace with saying I love you too. Like just being able, it's just those little simple things make the biggest difference. Make the biggest difference. Now with him doing that, every conversation, like I did it this year, but I'm intentionally doing it next year. Like I'm on the phone with somebody and I'm talking to them over the phone. I'm gonna be extremely intentional making sure my last words are "I love you" or "I love you too," and I'm gonna just start hanging up on people.
You know, cause you know what?
I'm just start hanging up. That's all I want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing else.
That's one thing I excel at, man. You can get off the phone with me. I say that to my auntie, knowing she ain't gonna say it back. And when I get all my money, auntie, you better not say it back. You better keep that same energy. For real, shit. That's my auntie, and I love her. But no, man. I'm real intentional about. Cause think about it, man. There ain't never been a time. All right, cuz I love you, man. Even if I'm out here, bro. I'm like, all right, cuz I'm outside. I love you, cuz, and I hang up. You know what I mean? It's natural. You know why though, man? It's because I lost a lot of my guys, man. I lost my uncle. I damn near even lost friends who even went to the penitentiary. Shit, that's damn near lost. So you can count them too. Shit, especially when they got life sentences. Man, so man, that right there, telling somebody I love them at the end, bro, that's because shit, I don't know what can happen. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's right.
You never know what can happen in life, bro. You gotta make sure you say shit.
I'm a living testimony of that.
Bro. Shit, it's for real.
I went through that. I went through that pain. I know.
What
I
happened,
went through
cuz?
that pain, man.
What made you want to do this? Like
Like my
something had
dad.
to happen.
My dad. Like that was the last words I ever heard him say. Where I love you too. Last words I ever heard my dad say. Where I love you too.
And he transitioned right there after.
Then that's when he had to struggle with his brainstem.
Dang. Right, like
Like
right there after.
no, like it was like I don't even know how many days there were in between. But that was those were the last words I ever heard him speak.
Yeah.
Ever. And next time I saw him, he was in the hospital with a life support machine, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but he was in the hospital. He saw me and he got excited, but he couldn't speak. He had all the stuff hooked up to his mouth and all that. He couldn't breathe on his own, essentially.
Of course he's gonna get excited. Yeah, cuz.
I remember that. I still don't like hospitals to this day, cuz.
I know, man. That shit.
Like that tore me up, man.
I
Seeing
know, man.
that,
Your children was like
mm-mm.
23, 24.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
That's young, cuz.
Mm-hmm.
That's young.
So just like seeing this, like if I love you, I'm saying I'm going to say I love you.
Yeah, got to.
And I'm probably gonna hang up the phone
Got to.
afterwards.
Got
You know what I
to.
mean? And that's the boundary I'm setting, cause
Got to.
like I be doing that with my mom. She like she say something. I'm like, I love you, mom. I love you too. And she'll say something else like bye bye or something. I'm like, nah, I love you, mom. Love you too. Then I hurry up, get up out of there, hurry up, hang up the phone. Like like it's because it means so much to me. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
And it's like it has to be a part of my life doing it that way. Because I wouldn't be the man I am today if I didn't go through that. I mean, I have to integrate that into my being. I have to. It's a part of my purpose. You know what I mean? So everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Shoot, some people you gotta always you gotta let family know, and family gotta hear
for sure.
that. Family gotta hear that. You never know what somebody going through. Sometimes you call people and check up on them. That don't mean they gonna let you know how the checkup going. Sometimes you can do the checkup and diagnose, and the diagnosis may be a lie. So you tell them you love them at the end. You never know how much that means to them.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Real. Somebody come in and be like, right on, man. Right on, sis. Right on, bro. Whatever, you know what I mean? For real.
Absolutely. Very important. Speaking of that, man, my niece is in town too. I don't know if I let you. She in town.
Okay.
So like,
she live in Florida?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she live in Florida.
She live right outside of Orlando. So she in Florida, man. Good to see her.
If you live in Florida, man, comment Florida, baby.
Good to see her, man. We're going on taking her on essentially taking her on a date tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, she getting to that age where she's gonna be starting to date and all that. So I just want to make sure people treating her right.
You got to, man. I used to take my sisters. I take my daughter on dates all the time. Daddy and daughter dates all the time.
We doing the niece and
uncle
and niece date.
Uncle and niece date. Got to, bro.
So we doing that tomorrow before we come over there, man. And I'm really looking forward to that, man. Yeah. Just helping her do what she want to do, and also asking her how can I be a better uncle to her? You know what I mean? Not assuming like, oh, I need to do this. No, just like literally asking her like, how can I be a better uncle to you now, next year, and moving forward for the rest of my life and your life? You know what I mean? Really having that conversation, man. It's
real.
Yeah.
Because that's what people need to do. That's
she ain't no baby no more.
Man, yeah, shout out to my mama. My mama been doing that, man. My mama been asking. She been open ears, man. You know what I mean?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and
shout out to cuz.
Yeah, shout out to my mama. So, and that being open ears and actually asking what I need to do or how I did or and actually listening instead of assuming is the best thing you can do in life. When you assume, you can either assume wrong or you never are right because you probably thought you was almost there. You never right. You got to hear somebody's perspective to understand their perspective. You got to hear it from their own mouth. You ain't nobody out here reading minds unless you on TV. You know what I mean? So you gotta have that discussion, man. Me and my mama, like if you watch on previous episodes, how I was talking about what me and my mama been through, how You know, I've been with her since she was 18, so I saw my mama go through a lot. I saw my mama get hit on, get beat, get domestic violence. I saw my mama fight. You know, I put my mama through a lot of stuff. I got kicked out of a lot of schools. I got arrested. I was causing troubles in the neighborhoods, all type of stuff. You know what I mean? So, you know, we was growing up together, man, and here letting me open up that policy too, and hearing her open up and saying like, you know, she apologized and she, you know, and I'm telling her like I accept it, but a lot of stuff that she thought that I thought was wrong or thought that it might traumatize me wasn't. It was the stuff that she probably thought I forgot. You know what I mean? It was so you gotta speak up, and not only the person who's listening gotta be all ears. The person who's saying it gotta uh, uh, have enough have enough guts to tell the truth, man. To tell how you really express your feelings. Don't be scared to hide nothing. This is your chance. And the person who listening got to be ready to receive it. And when they're ready to
Absolutely.
receive it, like I always say, don't be defensive, man. Don't be defensive. Because this is hard, man. And if you didn't know, and if it's your first time sitting on this podcast, I'm gonna let you know. Because I've been in that room. I've been in that room for real, with my wife and fixing up her family. You know what I mean? I actually sat in the room and everybody telling how they felt about real situations. You know that happened with my wife growing up as a child. You know what I mean? For real stuff deep like molestation and you know what I mean? So we talking about the barrels of stuff that people scared to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta talk about that
Absolutely.
molestation, over child abuse, not even
Addiction,
addiction.
all these things.
No, I'm just saying stuff that
Uh,
I know. You know what I mean? You know, I was
I
thinking.
thought you just named my bad. My bad.
No, no, you good, you good, you good. I'm just saying that's what you know we was talking about. We was just going over everything. People going overboard. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm gonna put my fault. Me going, cause I was taught. You know, every family different. Well, you know, I don't know if I'm not gonna put my mama in this. My mama didn't raise me to be like this, but everybody was different when they was raising up, and I learned. A lot of times I was very violent. So a lot of things happen during that situation, you know what I mean? A lot of violent things happen
Yeah, if
with
you
my
were there, you know what happened.
yeah, a
If you
lot of
weren't there,
yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, a lot of violent things happen, man. And so with everything, and even with other people, you know, they 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 was raised different, so their reactions was different, and this and that. But we had to learn. We all had to sit in there and learn and listen. Like this is why I did that. This is why this is how I was looking for it. This is what I thought. Da, da, da. Oh, you thought this? I didn't know you thought this. Oh, you knew this? I didn't know that this was this going on. A lot of people, a lot of people was assuming what we was just talking about earlier, cuz what you just say. You going to your niece and you asking her what I need to do instead of assuming. We all in
mm-hmm.
that room, all of us was guilty of assuming that the other person knew or the other person should have did this or assumed what the other person's perspective was or assumed what we would have did in their position. Not knowing what you would have did in their position. Because you're not them.
Mm-hmm. That's tough. That's tough for humans too. Very tough. But I agree with that wholeheartedly, 1,000,000%.
Like my favorite thing to say. In order to understand somebody, that means you would have to start your life over. Be born in the same womb that they came out of.
Mm-hmm.
You're that person who had to eat the exact same stuff that they was eating. It had to get that deep into detail. Y'all would have to eat, shit, piss, drink, everything the same in the same hour in the same place at the same moment
Gotta have the
at
same
the
ancestors, all that. Yeah.
and then you can say
Mm-hmm.
how the next month what would you did in that person's position because you would have did the same fucking thing.
And that's why I say like people with our people specifically, we got to think 10 times deeper instead of working 10 times harder.
Say it again.
If you think about the psychology in that,
Yeah.
like when you just look at it from a logical perspective, Just looking at it from that perspective, everything you just alluded to about having those same experiences that person went through from conception to 0 to 7 years of age to
Whatever age they are
adulthood
now.
now. You know what I mean? You have to literally walk in their shoes with their same biological makeup, their same ancestors previous to their earthly presence. All these different things. How you got to drink the same water, wear the same clothes,
Gotta
have the
do all
same
that.
siblings, all that same. Like you know what I mean? It's impossible. It's impossible. So what you said, going into the conversation and not assuming, and really just having like raw, honest conversations about what it is and what it's not.
Yeah.
That's how we get liberated. That's how we get free.
Yeah.
And those conversations are gonna be triggering. Some people might be ready to fight. Some people might be ready to just walk out and leave.
Yeah.
But these are the conversations that we have to have as family.
They gotta be
Because
ready too.
they are literally tearing us apart every single second of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Holding on to that pain, holding on to that hurt, holding on to what happened 5 years ago, holding on to what happened 50 years ago. Mm-hmm. That you could have just expressed by having a conversation. Or if it wasn't even somebody you want to have a conversation with, forgiving yourself for still holding on to that. I had to learn that one myself. That's why I use that one. I had to go through that. I had to forgive myself for things that I didn't even go through that I was experiencing. You know what I mean? And that's some deep shit.
It is.
It's like where all this anger coming from? It's coming from my father's side, because he held on to all this stuff. Like I didn't go through nothing too crazy. I was in the hood, but I wasn't in the streets.
Yeah.
I speak to young people all the time. Like I'm from the hood, but I ain't from the streets, bro. So you ain't about to pull one over on me, but I wasn't out here selling drugs. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I ain't stupid. You know what I mean? I be having to talk to them like, hey, little bro, I ain't stupid. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, okay. Then they rock with me after that. Mm-hmm. But what if you had that same type of tone, that same type of conversation with your family members? Like, hey, sis, I ain't stupid. Like, hey, cuz, I ain't no dummy. I've been around the block a couple times. We can have a conversation. Let's keep it real. Let's not beat around the bush. Like, let's really get to it and really get to some uncomfortable healing. You know what I mean? That's where we are. That's where we at right now, man.
You know what that remind me of what you said, cause to all tied together. And you know what? I want to add on that. Mm-hmm. We gotta be ready, cause a lot you start talking about time, right? What that made me think of when we was having that conversation, everybody was thinking this when we was in that room. We was like, at that moment when everything was going on, everybody was thinking, well, let just time do its job and heal. I think that's one of the worst things ever said. That's where that grudge come in. That's where you let that. What happens to meat if you let meat sit in and
I agree with you.
And negative juice and negative or just
say negative vibes.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be negative vibes. If you let anything soak in negativity, it's gonna be negative. You just letting the room just feel you filling that back room with just negative vibes, and you like, all right, I'm gonna go shut this door, and I'm gonna walk away. And when I walk away and I open up this door, all this negativity gonna turn positive. It sounds stupid when you put it down like that, you know. But none of us. That's a lesson that I learned at that moment. I don't know if everybody else learned that, but I learned that. We all thought that time. We was like, okay, we're gonna put this silent time to its job. We all had to put our emotions aside. Mm-hmm. And fill that gap up right then and there. It sounds crazy. People like, man, no. Some people need to separate and let people calm down. People never gonna calm down. Those feelings never gonna go away just because they separate and they never talking. Yeah. Oh, we never talking. Now we instead of going for, we could have had that conversation when that first happened.
Absolutely.
When it first happened. And we could have started been talking again, been having party. Now it's been 2-3 years, and everybody's still asking us, "Are we talking?" And we still using that famous phrase. What is it? let time
Come
do
to the
his
camera. We
job.
gotta talk to the people
No,
too.
no, no,
Cause
I
they
am.
got.
Yeah, I
I'm
am.
with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. Like you gotta talk to the people too.
Let time
You
do
got
his
you giving them the
job.
shoulder. You know what I mean? The shoulder
Yeah,
lean.
yeah, man, yeah, man.
Good.
My fault, cuz.
Nah,
Yeah,
you
y'all
good.
talking
You
about
good.
let time do his job.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We
That's
can't
nah.
let
I agree with you.
we can't
Cause
let
look,
we can't let that, cuz.
I agree.
Yeah, cause man, like I was saying, we all sat in that room. We thought that, and what happened was after time got away, people, you gotta remember, memories get flipped and switched. So now I thought you probably said that, but I despise you so much that you even said some more evil shit that I thought you even said, but you really didn't even say that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Or this happened, or because you gotta remember the mind play tricks on you, and we gotta have all this of an understanding. And I'm tired of people using that, man. Nip that shit in the butt right now. Whatever happened yesterday or an hour ago, fix that right now at the present moment so you can go forward with your family because time would not do his job. Time would sit there and marinate the negativity. And the negativity would stay in that dark room and marinate and marinate. And when you open up that room again, if you think it's positive room in there, man, you must don't do no cooking. You must don't do no cooking.
Yeah, don't marinate in your madness.
Don't do it, cause you
Don't
open
marinate
up
in your
that door,
madness.
all that negative is gonna come open. It's gonna come open. And it's gonna be pouring. It's gonna be pouring. You done left this room full of dust. Now this room got mice and roaches and filled with everything.
Yeah, all the uncomfortable stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I agree with what you just said about the old saying of time
Yeah,
is
and that's
everything.
with certain stuff, with this aspect. You
No,
probably
this
feel
is
a
this is
place.
why I agree with you. I agree with that too. It's in my mind it's unrealistic because we're talking about an emotional conversation wrapped around a construct that man made to auto be if we're going like
If you want to
completely
break it down,
yeah I'm breaking it down. I'm about to break it down.
break it down because
I'm
time
breaking it
don't
down.
exist.
Because time doesn't in this regard, time doesn't exist, right? But we talk about having those conversations. It's a way to track things. So like time exists in terms of planting, the spiritual stuff, all the stuff that you can't see. All the time exists because we can't see it. But if it's a clock, like a calendar, things of that nature, that doesn't exist. The seasons. But all that's just spiritual stuff though. Like we in Indianapolis, Indiana. Not to go outside in shorts and a t-shirt right now. It's 30 degrees outside. Like you know. So it's not a time. It's like you just know because of life. Like it's just our human instinct not to go outside because we're gonna get cold. And you're gonna get sick, and that ain't it. And then you also on the flip side of that, not to go outside when it's 90 degrees up here in a mink coat.
For millennials and up, man, because I don't know about the new generation.
They be outside in the hoodie. They be outside. They be like,
they be out in the hoodie.
But low key, I feel them though.
They
they be inside them buildings be cold though. And they be going to school, them buildings be cold.
That's why they be having
school. I be in them
That's
schools.
why they be having them hoodies on.
Well, they adapt it though. When they outside of school, they still wear the hoodies. It be a freezer in there.
I ain't never because
I feel them.
Do they what time out though? They don't go to school in summer.
But I agree.
So why
I agree. But we didn't go to school in the summer. Yeah. We didn't go to school in the summer.
Right. I ain't go to school.
School ends in May and they start back early July.
Woo!
Into June.
But they couldn't do that to 90, baby. We ain't coming to August.
Right.
We see y'all in August.
Right. So they get like
we
maybe
see y'all in August, baby.
Like now it's like they get a month off. For real. Cause they get out of school late May.
Yeah, my daughter don't
early June.
My daughter don't get no time off.
So they are in school in the summertime technically.
Yeah, my daughter is too. But my daughter they off right now because of Taron's birthday and winter solstice. But other than that, and she get her birthday off too. and my birthday and my wife. That was our holiday. Our holidays is us. Well, when either
Nah, that's
our
real.
ancestors or us.
Nah, for real.
Hey,
Real talk.
hey, why we celebrate? Hey, we
Real talk.
celebrate. Hey, it's your birthday, baby. You ain't gotta go to school for a week, baby. We celebrating you for a whole week. We celebrating you, son. We've been partying. You know, that's why I kind of keep sipping more water. Well, I always sipping water, but still. Yeah, cuz
Mm-hmm.
man, there's that's yeah, I got to talk with my son, get them partying, man. For real, man. I love that dude, man. It's his birthday.
Man, my man's
We
a
about to
party.
have a
Party.
football. Yeah, he about to
He
have a
partying, partying.
football party tomorrow. But yeah, cuz man, that's just real. Cause you know another thing I want to add in here, man. What I was thinking earlier, man.
Mm-hmm.
Since we broke it, man. I was thinking, because I do a lot of raising my kids, and I do a lot of interpreting and looking into the mirror. Not actual. This is metaphoric. I do it because I feel this is my need since I'm schooling. I feel like one big reason a lot of kids, a lot of people don't know who they want to be when they get 18 is because imagine this: our whole life we get told what to do, how not to
Mm-hmm.
do it, what we
Mm-hmm.
can wear, how not to wear, how we should do things, how our perspective is. We hear, hey, you need to be like this when you grow up. You need to do this. Hey, what you want to be in life? You need to go to school and fill out this, da 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 da. Be a doctor. You put all these things forward that you probably think is the best. You know. For instance, I'm not knocking my mama, but my mama didn't let me grow my hair. You know what I mean? We don't let. I realize there's a lot of black folks who don't let our kids do what they want to do. We be like, you ain't grown, you can't do what you want to do. But in all reality, we need to let our kids do what they want to do to a certain extent. If it's gonna hurt them, nah, don't let. Like, I'm not gonna let
Mm-hmm.
my daughter play with the fucking fire. I'm not gonna let my son jump over a cliff. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't want y'all to take it that far. They be people. But however, I do let my kids do what they do because we've been putting our kids in, we've been raised to be put in this box. And then when
Mm-hmm.
we get 18, we get kicked out and they tell us, you can't live in this box no more. Figure out who you want to be. Like, damn, I
Like what
don't know
happened in the
who I
past
am.
18 years? Why couldn't we
Yeah,
figure that out then? You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So,
My whole
yeah.
18 years of life, you've been telling me how to dress, what I can do, what I can't do, what I can and cannot do to my body, what religion I am, uh, what school I go to, what food I'm gonna eat tonight,
Mm-hmm.
what
Who I hang
what
out with.
clothes, yeah, who I hang out with, what clothes
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing, what school activities I can and can't do.
Mm-hmm.
I never had a choice to really figure out who I am.
Absolutely.
You know?
That's why I had to leave my first ever corporate job
Yeah. And so my
because of
point,
that.
how
I
many
was
people
just like,
did
it
that,
was.
cuz?
I kind of did it.
So when
So I kind of did it. Yeah.
so when
Yeah.
do so when do we give them so why do we expect people who 18 that young, especially to even be that young, to know what they want to be? So that being
Mm-hmm.
said, this is another tip I'm always giving out. This is one tip I give out. And if you homeschool, I let my kids be who they whatever. I don't tell them it is no. I probably tell them, hey, to me that looks odd, or in my opinion, But like my daughter, she wanted to paint her nails all rainbow, and I told her I'm not that good with at rainbow, and I did it, and I tried to do my best, and she said it looked so good, and I said, well, daughter, in my opinion, that looks nasty. If you go outside, people gonna make fun of you. She said, well, I'm gonna tell them my daddy did it, and it's special. So I
Mm.
said, hey, you damn Skippy. So she knows.
Absolutely.
So she knows that
Mm-hmm.
even if something means something special to you, don't matter, don't matter who, because daddy don't think it's special. So that means if the next person don't think it's special, don't worry about it. You think it's special because daddy don't even. I'm getting in her head that daddy don't have to think that this is special. I know that those nails are special. Yeah, I love them nails. I think I did a great job, but I'm getting her ready for the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do little things like that. I'm like, well, as long as you like it, like for instance, I give my son some food, knowing damn well I like it. He like it. You know, nobody else is like it in the house. He like, oh no, if my wife says she don't like it, my daughter says she don't like it, and I do, and I realize he do, I say I don't like it. See what he'll say. And if he eating it, he be like, oh, like it. I tell him, hey, you don't do that. You be you. Just because I don't like it, you missing out on your. I'm not missing out on nothing from you eating it. From you not eating this food. You missing out. Your taste buds. This is what your taste buds like, bro. You be you, bro. You ain't gotta be me. Just because daddy is on this black activist stuff don't mean you gotta be on this black activist. You know what I mean? That's what daddy life is. My journey. My my objective is to help you get on whatever your life path is.
Absolutely.
And to support. It's not to God, it's not to lead you. It's not to drag you. I am my son's leader. I am my daughter. I am the leader, but I'm not dragging them. I'm a different type of leader. I'm a leader who gives free will. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, that's what you want to be? Let's be that. I think rocks is I'm gonna bleep this part out. Go ahead, walk out, Capri. I think rocks is lame, bro. I think rocks in play.
She gonna see this.
I think all that shit is lame.
But she about 15. She gonna take you square up.
Man, cuz, bro, man, I be like, man, I be having fun, but I'm only having fun because it's with her. I be like, yeah, oh wow. But you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. I have realized I have been more interested in my plant. Shout out to my plant, man. I've been growing her. I got an aloe vera plant.
Okay.
And I've been growing her. She was about to die. She was turning white, milky white, and she had dots all on her. I replanted her and brought her alive. Shout out to my baby, man. So you know what my daughter did? My daughter did put me on. See, kids don't keep putting you on and stuff if you don't even know. So I guess I do like plants pretty.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, man, this has been a beautiful episode, man. You got anything you wanna mention before we close this thing out?
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm gonna say it again. Even if you're not homeschooled, just this vibe, this is just advice in my opinion. Let your kids be.
Mm-hmm.
Let your kids be. Don't live their life. You living your life. Be the best you, bro. If that's something you want to do, bro, you still can do it, bro. Your life ain't over. Go ahead and do it, bro. Don't try to make your kid do it. Let your kid be the kid and help them whatever they want to be in life. Because when you allow them to guide themselves and equip themselves as being godly beings, man, they go farther than you ever can possibly imagine. My son just turned 3 the other day. He know how to spell his name. He know how to spell he working on his last name. He can count to 30, almost to 100 after 30, 31, 32, he might get messed up on 39. I'd be like 40 something. He'd be like, oh yeah, 40. But he get the concept. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
My boy only 3. And my daughter 5 already about to do multiplication next week.
I love it.
Get with the program, the new program. Allowing our kids to excel and being themselves. That's all I gotta say.
I love that. Yeah, that's powerful, cuz. Allow your children to excel in being themselves. That might be the title.
Yeah.
That might be. I love that. I love that.
Allow the kids to excel and being themselves.
Let them be great.
Yeah.
Let them be great. Man, yeah, I just want to close it with y'all probably will watch this in 2024, right? Y'all will watch this in 2024, and we still in 2023 as we wrap that up.
Oh, damn.
In 2024, whatever that thing is that keeps you up at night, whatever that thing is that you dream about, daydream about specifically, whatever that thing is that you literally get passionate about when you speak about it or you hear somebody speaking about it and you just have to chime in, whatever that is, go do that. You deserve it. Your loved ones deserve it. Go do that. That's all I got, y'all. Take up space in 2024. And as we always love to say, lead yourself so you can lead your lineage. We love y'all. See y'all in 2024. Peace.
Make sure y'all, they gotta subscribe, man. I can't wait till people